Good afternoon, everyone. It's a late good afternoon from me, Jazz, and the West Ham Minds channel. Welcome to the West Ham Daily News Update show. Not much news around, really, with the window closed and David Moyes stories again flickering around everywhere, which we will dip into in today's show, because that is the main thing going on at the moment, really. But before we go into the main thing I want to talk about, and if you've looked at the thumbnail, that's not a mistake. It is about pundits. It is about people like Carragher, people like Rio Ferdinand and their views on the David Moyes situation, and about fans of other clubs who are sticking their big nose in West Ham's affairs and telling us fans about David Moyes and what we should think of him and that. So I'll go into that bit as the main part at the end, but let's quickly go into 2-3 bits of news that are floating around at the moment. The first one is Jarrod Bowen, after the win at Brentford, has mentioned, has kind of praised Emerson as being very, very good in the match and kind of very impressive, really. And listen, that goes for everyone, right? And we won 4-2. Paqueta came back. A lot of you said that Paqueta was just above average, if anything. Nothing more than that, nothing below that. But I'm kind of fuming inside. I am fuming why, in my eyes, the players have down-tooled. In the previous 7-8 games, the players have not bothered. The attitude has been wrong. It's been sulking. Oh yeah, we're missing 1 or 2 players. No effort, nothing. So what happens to the fans who've watched away games, home games, since Paqueta's been away? We've hardly won any games, and we hardly do without him. Do they get a refund because there's been nothing? What you've paid for, they haven't done it. In any walk of life, you pay for any service good, at least effort, you get, you're meant to get your money back, right? And they've not run around. They've not even had any shots on goal for the previous 7-8 games. They've kind of lost the majority of them. One person turns up, and you could see even in pre-match warm-up at Brentford, on their faces, there was a spark there, a glow there, Bowen, and you knew they're up for it. I mean, that, to me, that's ridiculous from the player's point of view. It's ridiculous from David Moyes' point of view, because that shows you that you should have gone into the market and bought 1 or 2 people, a bit like Paqueta, striker up front or winger, if that's what you need. And if and that shows you even more how weak the squad is. You lose 1 or 2, you collapse like a deck of cards, right? So a bit fuming about that. And he mentions Emerson, and we know Emerson has had a good season. He's developed a great relationship with Paqueta down that side, and that's partly because of that. For me, it's ridiculous how one player makes that much difference. Big, big difference. You lose every game without him, and you win the majority when he's there. For me, the manager should have understood this and accordingly taken some action in the window to correct the squad's dependence on the first 11, and certainly 2-3 within that 11, really. So that's kind of one news from from Jarrod Bowen. The other news is that there's, a bit of just, I don't know if it's a bit of shit stirring, but apparently some people are saying that David Moyes wanted Maguire in the summer, but Tim Stuyton and Sullivan managed to steer Moyes towards Mavropanos, and then that's why Mavropanos hasn't started for the majority of the games. He's just had a few substitute appearances here and there and in the cups, and now he's beginning to show that he's better than Agard at the moment, which I know is easy to do. I'm not sure on Mavropanos. I've written Agard off. You know me, I'm pretty black or white, straight down the middle, don't sit on the fence. And I hope Mavropanos proves me wrong. I'm not sure if he's going to be a good, proven centre-back week in, week out. I don't know. You might get one good game in 5-6. I don't know. I'm yet to be convinced by Mavropanos, but interesting article mentioning that, which we've seen. We know which players are Moyes and which are not, and the ones that are not, we know the way he treats them. Yeah, they're coming to the games quite late on. Kudus was one of them, He was on form, one of the top players in Europe, joins West Ham, sits on the bench for 3 months. 2-3 months, doesn't do anything, right? It's the kind of thing David Moyes does. Calvin Phillips comes in, his own signing, not even match fit, no form behind him, starts 2 games before obviously doesn't get embarrassing for him and Moyes gets caught out. That kind of thing. So that's that article. And then this is an interesting article from ex-employee, very good source for West Ham news. It's on the back of the news that David Moyes said that he's got a contract on the table and then it's up to him to sign it or not. X has confirmed that that's total bullshit. There's no contract. There's a few discussions going on with the acknowledgement and understanding and view that kind of thing, whether he gets a contract or not, will be decided in a big end of the season meeting. They'll discuss how the season's gone, how it's panned out, and what the club wants in the future. And David Moyes, what they're going to do with him, really. So that's where we stand with that. But Moyes obviously stuck up little shit, pointing fingers at West Ham fans, telling him you don't know how lucky you are, I've saved your ass twice, and what more do you want? And following on from this article is the main one in kind of today's daily news, which is going to be a bit longer than normal, but anyway. It's even people reaching out to me on my phone, friends who are not West Ham fans. And one was a Man United fan, right? And I was like, mate, you arguing or going back and forth, and I ain't got time for this shit about, more or less telling me that we're pretty stupid to be thinking that you want David Moyes to go. And I was like, why don't you worry about your own club, Man United, mate? Just leave us alone. And it's just everyone's in our business at the moment. Every radio station, TalkSport, example, Carragher, Ferdinand, to be fair, tried to explain a little bit about the history of the club, that they do want to play better football. That's where that's coming from. Carragher's done a big article. Why are they taking such an interest in our club? That what more does West Ham want? What more does Everton want? What more he's done there? He kept them in the top 7, top 8. No danger of relegation. How much more? It's none of their business. West Ham fans in majority have never said it's about winning things or winning the league. We've never said that, even though that would be nice. We're not used to it. We didn't demand it. We demand good football, entertaining football. We pay good money at the door. We want to be entertained. If we win, we win. We draw, we draw. We lose, we lose. 100% effort, 100% good football, 100% attacking football. That's what we want. We are not fickle like other fans, and that's why they think we're like Liverpool fans. They think we're like Man United fans. It's all about winning. I know so many Man United fans during Fergie's era that used to be Liverpool fans in Bob Paisley's time. It's the kind of fans they are. We're not like that. West Ham's in our blood, right? And I don't think there's hardly any fans out there in this argument who said it's about winning things. They've never said that. Oh, we don't like him because we want top 4 all the time. We want the league, we want the cup. Of course, it'd be nice if it came along, but it's a bit more than that. So they're totally wrong straight away. It's not about that, right? We've not said that, right? We're not that type of fans. We are loyal. We want to watch good football. We understand our history. It's in our blood. West Ham is in families. We don't pick West Ham from top of the shelf like the other people do, like Liverpool, whoever's top of the league will support. It's in our families. It's in the local area we brought up in. It's a different kind of club, right? And Carragher's like, what more do they want if they bring a new manager in? Can he do a lot more than David Moyes? We never said that, right? And I've said personally, we lose a few more games than we do under Moyes and we play fucking better football, I'll accept it. It's about better football. But then also, yeah, we don't want to sacrifice a lot of that we don't want to be relegated. I don't think we should be relegated, right? Why should we play good football and be relegated? Why can't we just be like Brighton in and around Europe? And we'll be happy with that. We'll be happy with that, right? And it's just getting on my nerves how these pundits are just sticking their nose in our business. It's not required. They're winding us up. Then they bring West Ham fans on the radio station, put people in like that Jamie O'Hara, that Tottenham fucking flid, the reject. Tottenham fans don't even fucking know who he is. And then he winds us up, right? It's a proper wind-up machine, right? And we can see why they're doing it. And they're doing it every single day. And yeah, there's probably no other news they want to do. They just want to fucking stick West Ham fans on there. and it's just winding me up every single day, right? I don't. If Man United are struggling, I would never start WhatsApping my mate at Man United and taking the piss out of him about you should do this. I don't give a fuck about any other club. I care about. Why does everyone care about our business suddenly? I don't understand this. We had a lot of this when we moved out there. Fucking got a good deal. They've stolen the stadium from. Fuck, just leave us alone. I never think about any other club. I would never jump on at someone's if we beat Arsenal, right, twice this season. I didn't get into any chat with any Arsenal fan in my family. I can't be asked with that. I can't be asked. I run my own channel. We interact with fellow West Ham fans, and that's it. But these people are like sending me messages about, what's this I'm hearing about Dave, you guys want David Moyes out. Are you sure? I think you guys will be relegated. Fucking don't want to go into any conversation like that. Fuck off. It's our problem. I try to explain, but the thickos don't get it. You're probably getting that as well. You're fucking wasting time with these people. Just tell them to fuck off. Seriously. I just thought I have to mention this. It's fucking getting on my nerves at the moment. You know, all these pundits, these radio stations. It's not about winning. It's not about winning trophies. It never fucking has been. It's about good football, right? And don't give me that response that, oh, you're going to be relegated and playing football like that. No, we're not. We're not going to get relegated playing football like that, right? Jesus Christ. Anyway, I thought I'd get that off my head and off my chest and things like that. And I'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully another daily news show, and then probably next week I'll begin to bring back a live evening show really after the next game, but get some fans live interaction with them. So yeah, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, share the message. We're trying to head towards 3,000 fans as quickly as we can, and that'll be good support from you guys. So you have a lovely Thursday, and hopefully I'll catch up with you tomorrow, Friday, which is, thank God it's Friday, the best day of the week. So have a great evening, everyone. Take care. Pundits, keep your nose out of West.